Everybody has their own perspective on what teaching is and what teaching should be. This class has taught me some new perspectives, helped me keep some old perspectives, and has planted some questions in my mind. Teachers should not be judged and evaluated by their students' standardized test scores alone. This is one perspective I held before this course and now hold for the same reasons. I hold this perspective because I don't think it's fair that teachers are judged by their students' test scores alone. Students come to the classroom every day with such diverse backgrounds and different home lives that it's not fair to judge a teacher by something that's so out of their control. It's just like the quote Dr. Bote told us, it would be unfair to judge a dentist by how many cavities their patients have. I also hold this perspective because I think that the pressure placed on teachers due to standardized test scores is actually taken away from the students' learning. By the teachers having to shove information down the student's throat just so they can write it down on a test the next day isn't fostering a sense of education for the students. I believe that students should be taught to have their own creativity and think for themselves, and so should the teachers. My cooperating teacher noted that there is a huge amount of pressure placed on teachers due to this testing, and she believes that teachers should not have to teach for the test either. I mostly continue to hold this perspective because I believe that teaching should be about the teachers passing on ideas, their own passion for learning, and this will ultimately lead to the student's educational success. Teachers should be given more respect and should even be paid more. This is one perspective that I now hold for different reasons. Before this course, I wasn't really sure why I held this perspective, but after this course and actually getting into a second grade classroom, I see how much hard work teaching actually is. It's not just about hanging out with kids all day. There's a lot of hard work that goes into teaching. My cooperating teacher stated that the lack of time was the hugest challenge to teaching. She also stated that low pay and long work hours can make her really question her career. Teachers do such hard work every day and educate the nation's future and should really be shown so much more respect in my opinion. Teachers need to be receptive and open to every child. They should understand that every child is different and has different ways of learning. As this quote from the book states, if a child is deemed to do bad, then most likely they are going to do bad. To prevent this, teachers need to avoid stereotyping and be open to all students and believe in all of them. The buddy experience taught me a lot about this. After working with my buddy, who was originally thought to be the biggest troublemaker in the class, I found that she is very bright and should definitely not be given up on by the teachers just because she misbehaves at times. One question that I'm leaving this class with is how do you change students' perspectives on learning? I would like my future students to want to learn for the joy of it, to develop a real passion for learning, not learn just so they can be promoted to the 4th grade or just so they can get into a good college, but to really love the joy of learning. As I go further down the teaching path, I would like to learn and develop my own ways of sparking interest in children's mind, helping them to create a joy of learning and develop their own creative ways of figuring things out.